From the dung heap, everybody. These are my friends. A lot of
Hi,
them.
friends.
There he is. Hi, sweetie.
Hello. Good morning, everybody.
And we're live. Hello. SPTV. Hi, everybody. My mic was muted. Hello, hello. Can y'all hear me okay? Because I could not hear my intro. So I'm not sure what is happening. When Kelly was here, we were playing with the settings a little bit. So let me know if you can hear me okay. I'm waiting. Can you hear me now? Okay, you heard it. Awesome. Nice. Okay. Thank you so much. All right. Awesome. Hi, everybody. Hello to the fabulous mods and everyone in the chat. I'm so happy to be back. This is awesome. So good to see you all. Hey, we got Ison. Hey there. We got Nomad Jenna. Jenna, hey there. I don't know. You should probably run this video idea. Yeah, pass Stephanie first. Yeah, I don't know if that'll help. That's okay. Yarn Prepper, hey there. Good to see you. Pippi Longstocking forever. Hi, you've been missed. Thank you so much. Hope you had a great time with Kelly. Yeah, amazing time. And we brought her to Boston yesterday. I was kind of sad. It was very sad, actually. But she made it to London, 2 a.m. my time. So, oh, thank you, Nancy, for letting me know the sound is good. I keep forgetting to check that private chat. Thank you. Yeah, so she made it there okay. And I can't wait till she comes back. Missed her so much. And today I'm going to be talking about some other things, but I do think I have one picture to show you later from our meetup the other day. And Kelly has amazing footage, pictures. She climbed a mountain. She'll tell you all about that. But I think we are doing a stream together sometime this weekend to catch up with you all and yeah, let you know all the things and do a little show and tell too, because she's got some great pictures and she's got tons of video to edit and make content and from Clearwater and from the holler, believe it or not. We kept pretty busy, I think, for being in the holler. So really looking forward to that. Joel McCoy, hey there. Great to see you, friend. Good to see you. And we've got Jersey Ann 527. Hello there. We got Kathy. Great to see you. Thank you so much. The Shellinator. Hi there. Hey, that's me, Gigi. Yay, alive while I'm working. All right. Well, we'll talk to you while you're working. Regina Baker. Hello there. So good to see everybody. So hello. Peekaboo. Hey, Pika. Great to see you. So good to see everybody again. Violet L. Julie Markham. Okay, you can hear me. Thank you. That's good to know. Hey, sweetheart. Hey, Susie. I've been lurking in your streams. Fantastic content you have. And the reason I've been lurking is because I've been like driving around and kind of in and out and had Kelly here for a week and we just, we're doing so much, but we were kind of had one ear and one eye on what was going on. So yeah, you all can catch me up, please. Let me know what I missed. I did try to catch up on some of the streams. A lot has happened. a lot has happened and a lot is happening. So, hey, Gretchen, great to see you. Calico, hi there. And from a poet and Pub Grammar 20. Hey, everybody. All right. Let's see. So, I want to uh, show you something I've been musing about. This is morning musings. And, you know, I don't want to get deep into what has been said by, various creators, various bloggers, Stephanie Hutchinson, namely about the the survivors and the protesters. We all know, I think, what has been occurring as far as all the criticism and the you're doing it wrong and all that. And I was thinking about this. What is our role, like as never ends, as people in the chat, as supporters? Um, I think we have many roles. I think we have many roles. And actually, Natalie touched on quite a few of those. Well, she didn't touch on it. She went in depth today. I love when Natalie does commentary, and she shows different clips, and then she just shares from her heart. I absolutely love when Natalie does that because she has so much wisdom and she has just such a kind, compassionate, also strong way of expressing what so many of us, I believe, are feeling and thinking. So, I was thinking about this. We talk about holding space for survivors, and I think that one of my biggest roles here, one of the things that really motivates me is to be able to hold space for the survivors. And what does that mean? What does that mean? I was thinking of some phrases and wrote them down. And also, there is a little thing I want to show you. I'll pop that up and I'll read that. And then I'll read you my little list of phrases. So here it is. So it's just things I Googled and I thought these were really good definitions. Um, First one says, holding space is a practice of making space for someone else's experience and centering them. To hold space, one must be fully present and create a safe environment. Once the circumstances are created, holding space fosters listening and empathizing. I thought that was really good. And the next one, holding space is all about allowing this person or group to feel what they feel, allowing them to say what they need to say, allowing yourself to be whatever they need you to be right now. Holding space, therefore, isn't about controlling anything. Your role is that of a guardian of the space. I thought that was really good as well. So, our role is not to tell the survivors or the protesters how to do it, that they're doing it wrong. Our role is not to control, right? Our role is to be there and to hold space and to make a safe space. And there was some things that I wrote down that I think is very important for those out there on the front lines to know. So, this is what I want to say to the survivors and to the protesters, that I'm here for you. I see you. I believe you. I believe in you. I bear witness to what your truth is. And I think that many, if not all of you, feel the same way. And I did, just as a little gesture, I did make a new little emoji for everyone to use. If you'd like to look for it, if you're a member, there's a goldenrod fist you can put up. And if you're not a member, that's okay, because I think you can just do fist in the emoji search and just put some fists up there in solidarity for the survivors and for the protesters. We see you. We hear you. We're here for you. We believe you. We believe in you, and we're holding you up. Cape Breton Linus, fist raised. Thank you, Nancy. Hi there, blessed to crochet. Great to see you. Fist raise, graceful, not so graceful swan. Calico 26. So if there are any protesters or any survivors watching this right now, these are just some of the people who are supporting you. George Massey, Julie Markham, Kate, Kate Vanderkolm. Holding space is to make someone feel heard and safe so they can share what they want. They want to care, to share. Yes, absolutely. Thank you, Kate. Fist raised. Kansas Esky Gal, fist raised. Corset and curls. All right. Fists, yes. Mischief managed. Yeah. John Van Geese. Definitely. I definitely do. That's right. That's me, Gigi. All right. Lily Eve. Calico. Pot and kettle. Dumpster fire. All right then. Having fun with all that. And then fist raise. That's right. Feral Cheryl. Love you, Feral Cheryl. Yarn prepper with the fist raised. First coffee. Feral Cheryl again. Shellinator. Ison. Chrissy Never in Newton. Great to see you all. Sandy McKenna. All right. Thank you, Sandy, for all you do. Violet L. All right. Kathy Scoggins. Your support and your fists raised and your love and your attention and your eyeballs and your listening ears are all important. Every single one of you. Every single one of you. Regina Baker. Hello, Joy. Just got here. We're just showing support for the survivors and for the protesters. No, no fist option. Okay. Well, yes, thank you. Sins of Scientology. All right. It's more like a punching fist. That's okay. We'll raise them. You guys are great. Fuzzy pink handcuffs. Love that. Nico Squirrel. Jay. And all you survivors, you're not alone. You're not alone. Protesters, survivors, you're not alone. Lori B. Cinderella. There's so many of you. I don't know if I can get through them all. Thank you, everyone. You're all amazing. Bo Beats with the Rodneys. All right, then. I love it. I love it. Joy. Yes. F Sciento. Yes. Oh, and that. Yeah. Well, it's an expression. I hear you. I hear you. I hear you. I've got some starred. Thank you so much, Nancy, for starring some things. I will go through those. All right. Yes. Thank you, John Shamwowski, Scooby Dooski, Stastowski. That works. Strong. Yes. Survivor strong. Hey there, Ocean Girl 81. We got, I'm not sure how to say that. I'll just call you Storm. with the fists. That's right. Brenda. Thank you, Brenda. Fist raise. Yes. Yes. So I'm sure many of you have already seen this next screen share that I want to share, but I don't want it to slip by without me having the opportunity to put it up and to just make a few comments. It's Jenna Miscavige's post from a few days ago, as I haven't been on for a few days, and I just want to share a couple of thoughts on some things. Okay. So if you haven't read through, I'm not going to read the whole thing, but if you haven't read through it, definitely read it. It's on Jenna Miscavige's community page. So I'm just going to read a few things and give some thoughts, and I will go through your starred questions and comments. And if you have anything else to say or ask, go ahead and put question or comment. Okay. Jenna Miscavige, 2 days ago. For months, I have kept my mouth shut to preserve peace and to honor my friendships and shared experiences. However, today I was made aware of a blog post by the newest member of the Aftermath Foundation, Stephanie Hutchinson, criticizing our recent protests outside the flag building in Clearwater. Being lectured on how and why to protest by someone who has never been in Scientology, who is a member of the Aftermath Foundation, and who has already thrown vile and appalling insults at me online is more than I can take quietly. Lately, much has been discussed about how and why people should protest. Here are some of the reasons why I protest the way I do outside the flag building. I was separated from my parents from the ages of 12 to 16 by 3,000 miles. When I tried to contact them, I was physically held down by security guards multiple times. I was forbidden by David and Shelley Miscavige directly to call my parents. I was physically, sexually, and mentally abused for years inside the walls of the building I was sitting across from while protesting. I witnessed hundreds of children just like me being trafficked en masse, taken out of school, separated from their families while being forced to become workers, do the laundry of, clean the rooms of, and serve wine and gourmet food to its executives, some of whom are current members of the Aftermath Foundation board. Let me read that again. I witnessed hundreds of children just like me being trafficked en masse, taken out of school, separated from their families, while being forced to become workers, do the laundry of, clean the rooms of, and serve wine and gourmet food to its executives, some of whom are current members of the Aftermath Foundation board. I witnessed people who were responsible for taking care of even younger children being sent to Scientology, quote, rehabilitation for sexually abusing children. I meant I met people from all around the world who had similar abusive occurrences when they were young kids at a different Scientology base entirely. And that's just my story. And she lists Liz Gale, Aaron Smith Levin, Kelly Copter, Natalie Webster, Literally Surge, Ono Nora, Laura Anderson, and many others have their own reasons for protesting. And then I just want to touch on a few more things. Long before Leah Remini, Mike Rinder, and even before Mark and Claire Headley used their real names, I was putting my name out there to speak about Scientology with everything to lose. If you ever reduce me by calling me someone's mistress, someone somebody's sleeping with, again, I will make it my mission to put an end to your foundation. Because if that's how its members repeatedly treat ex-Scientologists who have already been victimized for their entire lives, then it's no different than Scientology. And then she says, take a cue from Surrounded by Scientology, which is George, Sandy McKenna, Lori Plays Official, uh, SPIT Clearwater, and many others around the country who are brave enough to be out there with us and give their time and their hearts freely, despite their own stories and hardships, all to make us feel loved, heard, supported, and to help bring awareness to and end Scientology's abuses. That's what it's that's what this is supposed to be all about. Drop. And that's the right way to do it for Jenna. That's Jenna's way, and that's right. And that's right. I hear you, Brenda. I hear you. So let me go through some of your comments and questions. Sorry, I'm just kind of going down. Maybe I'll go from the bottom up. That probably makes sense. Okay. Nomad Jenna, do you think that Steph tried to clap back to Jenna's post? The audacity. Yeah, I'm not gonna put up her latest thing. It's just I don't know. I don't want to say anything I'm gonna have to apologize for. So you know, burning biscuits, pants on fire, all the things, all the things. And the latest is just she's just been reduced to troll status as far as I'm concerned. I'm just not even listening anymore. So from a poet, you don't fuck with Jenna. I don't think Aaron knows what he's got himself into. Yeah, you don't fuck with Jenna. I agree with that totally. I'm probably demonetized many times over today, but that's okay. That's okay with me. Nomad Jenna, the Aftermath Foundation should also apologize to Jenna at this point for keeping her on the board. Yeah, I agree, but I doubt. I'm not going to hold my breath about that one, but I agree. Yep. Brittany Van Brakel, hey there. Holding space is meeting people where they're at in this journey, not where you think they should be. That's right. That's right. Yes, and just this whole experiment community, whatever you want to call it, is still a fledgling space, right? It's about a year, a little bit over a year, and I have seen so much growth. I have seen so much yeah, just growth in so many people. I feel like I've grown as a person, and to look at someone and say, "Look how far you've come." That's bearing witness, right? That's holding space for them and showing them that you see them, you hear them, and you appreciate them. So yeah, that's what it's about. For me at least, it really is. Ison, hey. I cheered and applauded when I saw what Jenna was drawing. She has every right to do how she likes it. Yeah. And I would actually beg to differ with some of the people that are saying that people inside would just double down. That I'm sure that's the case for many, but also thinking for myself, like I used to envy people that could express themselves like that, you know? It was like, wow, they're free. They're free to tell people how they feel. They're free to express themselves, for better or for worse. And yeah, that was very attractive to me, at least. Just for me. I could speak for my own experience. So, all right. But first, coffee. Hey there, Susie. I feel very protective of the second gems. I always say gems. How someone on that board can attack them is vile. I agree 1,000%. Absolutely, Susie. Me too. I don't get it. I don't understand. I really don't. It doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever. And I feel very protective as well. I do. And you can ask Kelly, I'm a little bit of a hot mess yesterday and every day getting to the airport. And I was like so worried. And yeah, and I'm like, I'm sorry if I'm getting you nervous, but yeah, I'm very protective. And I stayed up, you know, it's just what I do. It's nothing, different for me. I texted her at 2 a.m. She's like, what are you doing still up? I'm like, well, I just want to make sure you got there okay. That's just what I do. It's not anything patting myself on the back. It's just I don't know. I guess it's what moms do, right? Um, Kansas Esquigal comment. Steph is just out for the strife. She will take any attention she can get, and she seems to enjoy that strife. Yeah, and I think it's easy to hide behind a keyboard and just keep throwing darts, and that's why I just call her a troll. Um, On conversely, you many of you know I've had some issues with our friend Mitch Brisker, but I gotta say I give him some credit. I give him credit because he went out there with Nora yesterday and it got heated. I was actually in Boston, like going through the Big Dig tunnel through some of it, but after we brought Kelly to the airport, I listened to it and I gotta say, I give them all credit for going out in public. If things are said in public, I do believe they should be retracted in public. And just for the record, for myself, I have apologized 3 times, but and I'm not joking, I'm not kidding about that. Like for whoever hasn't heard it, and I know some of you did agree with me doing this, but I know it was the wrong thing to do. Um, Months ago, weeks ago, months ago now. I had some issues and with Mitch Brisker, I showed some receipts, which I don't regret. I don't regret. Um, I said some things that I don't regret, but I said one thing that I did regret. I never called anyone Ted Bundy. I said I used a really bad analogy and I was talking about someone who I felt, based on several people that reached out to me and my own experience, that I think that he reaches out to women and gets them to feel sorry for them. And yeah, I think that it was a very bad analogy, and I apologize again sincerely. Mitch, I apologize to you again. I know that you brought it up many times since. um, people will send me clips and all that, and I don't really need to see clips. I don't really need to see the screenshots, but they're there. And yes, I just want to say publicly because I said it publicly and I regretted it. So for the fourth time, I do I s- it was a bad example to say to use him that terrible person as an example. And I didn't mean it in that way whatsoever. I know that Mitch would never harm anybody. Um, it was just I misspoke, but I do stand by some of the things that kind of motivated me to say it, but I shouldn't have said it. So I just wanted to say that again. And I think it is healthy to talk things out. And just like, the example of Mike Brown with Laura, I thought that was wonderful that they did that and that they worked it out. So I think there's hope. I really do. I really do. So, okay, I'm going to go through some more. Thank you for listening to me. Good to see you. Kate, is this New Zealand? I missed your musings. Glad you're back. Thank you so much. I'm glad to be back. Oh, seal clap. Yes. Thank you all. So good to see you all. And speaking of New Zealand, um, a viewer and a friend called named Philosophy sent me a package. I should have brought some of it. Some of it's in the car because we had some snacks on the way to Boston yesterday, but she sent me a big box of New Zealand Marmite. I should do like a taste test with Duncan or something. It they're both good. I've actually grown to like it. I don't crave it at all, but yeah, it's not bad. Actually put Marmite in a soup the other day, a black bean and vegetable soup, and it was really good. And Kelly liked it too. So yeah, but thank you so much, Philosophy. If you're watching and listening, I will she sent chocolate and she sent I tell you guys, American chocolate is just not good compared to European and New Zealand chocolate. Oh my god, it's amazing. It's really, really good. And I'm not even really believe it or not, I'm more of like a savory girl, but so I don't really eat American chocolate. It's kinda like plasticky to me, but that chocolate was actually really good. So I gotta watch it. I gotta watch it. Hyson, this wholesome and safe space is so appreciated and needed. Thank you. Thank you so much, Hyson. And I know I'm not always wholesome, but we are what we are, right? We make mistakes and we learn from them. And I really do want to make this a safe place where people can talk and think and feel, and not told that they're wrong, not told they're doing it wrong. No, you're doing it how you do it. Hey, Anna, great to see you. Just arrived. Oh boy, I can imagine 2x speed. That's crazy. Farrell, Cheryl, so beautiful. I'm in tears. Love you. Love you. Yeah. And while I'm thinking of it, Liz Gale will be on at, I believe it's, want to say 1:30 Eastern time. So make sure you catch that. And she's got some things to share, some things to say, and we're going to hold space, right? We're going to listen and we're going to bear witness to what she has to say, right? And she's not alone. She's not alone. Um, Hey there, Bo Beat, Snow Sheep. Question: how are you, Marilyn? Just know it's okay to be exactly who you are because it's enough. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. Yeah, I'm a little sad that Kelly's gone, but I'm just so grateful and I'm happy. I'm just so grateful that she was here for a week. We had such a great time. I hope she did. And my kids absolutely loved her. Well, Duncan said he's going to miss her, and I know he misses her. The dogs miss her, and my kids just loved her. They didn't want her to leave. So yeah, um, I'm doing good, and I'm glad to be back. I'm glad to be back with y'all. So Calico 26, did you see her blog on you? Yes, I did. I did, and yeah, I don't really. What can I say? Like I said, troll status, um, it is what it is. I guess I could go through it and fact check. Okay, the major thing I wanna set the record straight here is that I don't knit Zenus. I crochet them. For somebody who prides himself and be a fact checker, check that fact. I've never knitted it in my life. I don't know how. So yeah. Um, and I didn't say most of what she said that I said because it was Stephanie Bitchinson, not me. And another thing, it wasn't a skit. Honestly, it was not a skit. It was all improv. It was actually funny because Sarasota Jerry and I were like 2 minutes late. We weren't even like we didn't even get to talk about it, and he had like one little written statement, some disclaimer, and that was all that was planned. And we just bounced off the chat, and yeah. So it wasn't planned, and it wasn't a skit. It was just, boop, yeah. Oh, my Sharona. Oh, thank you so much. My Sharona. Yay. Thank you. I got 5 new cops. Yes. I love it. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, what's this? Is the Dizzy Bang Bang? All right. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the cops. Thank you so much. Yay. I love it. That's awesome. Well, thank you, Lori B. You know, I think that the premise was accurate in my humble opinion. But yeah, it was a very, very bad example. So I do sincerely apologize for that. I really do. But thank you for that. Brenda, I imagine Steph did know who she was talking about. She seems to have a very clear agenda, in my opinion. I agree with that. I agree with that. and I think her agenda aligns with a certain ex OSA exec with his agenda. So it's been so great seeing you all. I want to just make sure. Oh yeah, if anyone hasn't seen, speaking of expression, Dianetics, her friend Marisa, did a little parody that I don't know, I'm dying even talking about it. Uh, she did another parody, and about halfway through, I think it was maybe 20 minutes, about 10 minutes in, she starts talking about the shite model. And Duncan and I we were dying. It was so funny. So you got, if you haven't seen that, you got to go back and watch that video. It was hilarious, the shite model. And then one of my mods, George, came up with the bite me model. I think the bite me model would be great. We got to do that one next, right? Bite me model. An OSA adjacent agenda. I hear you. I hear you. It was hilarious. Hilarious. Oh, do we got Liz Gail Gail here today? Hey Liz. We will we will see you later. And you did, yes, you did amazing as a mediator. And you're just so cute. Even when even when you're muting people. That was fantastic. And I know it wouldn't have gone as well as it did without you. So thank you so much, honey. That was amazing. All right. I'm just gonna go from the top now. Nomad Jenna watching the Star Sagaros. I'm not sure how bloom for the first time down here in warm Y, Arizona. Nice. Yeah, we finally have daffodils. Finally. So Brittany Van Braco. Oh my God, I missed you. Oh, thank you. I'm not being dramatic and saying this is my safe space. So glad to hear that. So glad to hear that. Yarn Prepper. Oh, thank you. I'm not sure what brand it is. I got it at this place called Label Shopper, and it's just so comfortable. I think I've worn it like 2 or 3 times this week. I just love it. It's just so comfy. Thank you so much. Amy M, tongue twister. How much cult could a culty cult if a culty cult could cult? Like it. I don't even want to know. Right? Too much, too culty for me. Chrissy Never Newton, I missed you. I hope you had some good connecting with Kelly and family time. Yes, we really did. We didn't stream as much as we thought we would, but I know you all understand that, things happen. We're just running around with the kids and the dogs, and I wanted to show her as much of the mountains and holler. And I did have one day that I streamed while, oh yeah, with Farrell Cheryl and Sarasota Jerry. Well, they were hiking on the mountain, so I'm so proud of Kelly. She hiked the tallest mountain in Massachusetts because we're close to Massachusetts. We did do a lot of things in Vermont too, but and she started a big bonfire that night. So she should be very proud of herself. Nico Squirrel, isn't it amazing that we have too much content to keep up with? The amount of information being shared is incredible. Absolutely 100%. And that sptv.space is absolutely amazing. I love it. In fact, I was going to pull that up, but I didn't get it on deck. But yeah, I think there's a bunch of people live now, and I love it. I really, really, really do. Bonnie Lucas, thank you for those definitions, Marilyn. I was unclear about what it really meant. Fist raised. Thank you. Yeah, thanks. I often, like, when I hear things, I kind of get the idea of what it means, but then I'm like, I want to dig a little deeper, do my musings, and I usually share it with you. If I don't know, I Google it. But I usually, a lot of times it will confirm like what I'm kind of thinking about, but I have a hard time finding the words. Except that, in this case, I guess I do that a lot for my friends and for my kids, right? I mean, um, when someone comes to you with an issue, I don't have the answers. A lot of times I don't know what to do except to just listen, right? And hold space and validate them. And then if I can give advice, it's usually from something that I've experienced or just maybe helping them figure things out for themselves, asking them questions like, "What do you think about that?" Or, well, I guess that's what therapists do, but I don't know. I really want to know, and I'm sure therapists do too. But I'm definitely not a therapist, guys. I am not any. I'm just here, sitting here, middle-aged crochet lady in the holler. Not an expert. Constance June comment to me, holding space is also not harming them with our words or actions. Yes, do no harm. Right. Absolutely. To attack, just like what Susie O said, but first coffee is, having that protectiveness and just, yeah, not attacking them and not letting other people attack them either. That's how I feel anyways. So Joel McCoyne, hey friend, I missed you. Good to see you, Joel. Comment: as any movement grows, there will always be some who think they are all-knowing leaders. Usually they're just fools. All right then. We must rise above the BS they spread. They will fail. I agree with that. Yeah, I agree. I mean, I joke around, I throw it back sometimes, and I'm not gonna promise that I won't do that ever again. But yeah, for now, just troll status. Yeah. Um, that's not what I'm about. Unless, they come after the second gens, people I care about, my friends, I will have something to say about it. I will. Pup Groomer 20, hey there, friend. This is what I say to the gems survivors. I hear you. Speak your truth. Your mic will be in the mail as soon as I can get them made. Just give me time. Yes, you're sending mics to them. That's amazing. That's right. Speak your truth. I love that. That's me, Gigi. I feel so sad and angry that Jenna got dragged into this. She never said a bad word publicly about those that are bringing her up. Doesn't she have enough trauma to last a lifetime? Yeah, I agree. And shame on the people that are doing that. And, you know, to be fair, Mitch has apologized. Um, I would like to see, and, speaking to myself too, I would like to see people stop doing things that they need to apologize for, you know, um, because it's hurtful. It's hurtful and it's wrong. So just don't do it. Don't do it. Then you won't have to apologize. So Stitch says, even if you don't like Mitch, he did something Mike and Steph would never do. Yeah, absolutely. And I do give him credit for that. I really, really do. I think that's a step in the right direction. Ginger O Snap question: has Kelly tried ranch chat? I gotta ask her because I did put it out the other night. I think she had some ranch dip. I don't know if she had the dressing, but we're dip people. She did have some horseradish dip. She liked that. She's like, "They don't have this in London." And we got the other thing, I don't know if she ended up trying it, but I tried this last night when I got home. I had a little snack. Is Philosophy sent me, I'm gonna get it wrong. Re, no, I think it's reduced cream. So it's in a can and it's not condensed milk. It's, yeah, I don't know what it is, but it's good. She sent this New Zealand dip. It's called kiwi dip mix or something. It's onion and you mix it with that. And that's like the original kiwi dip. And it said put it in the refrigerator for at least an hour. So I was gone for 8 hours. So it was gone, it was in the refrigerator for that long. It was really, really good. But yes, I think she did try ranch. One thing I failed, guys. So I got to get her back here to do it. We were going yesterday. The last thing was for her to try A&W root beer. And we got on the road and completely forgot. So, and I think next time we need to take the turnpike because we took Route 2 and that was just, ugh. We we just made it in time for like the 2-hour mark where she had to go through security and all that, but it's she made it. She made it with some time to spare, so that was good. But we got a little nervous. Airdrie, hey there, good to see you. Just happy you had a great visit. Yes, we did. Thank you. And we will be doing a stream together and talking about her trip and yeah, sharing some pictures. Kathy Scoggins, I was so proud of Jenna. 1,000,000%. Me too. Yeah, I'm proud of them all. Yeah. Francesca, good to see you. Marilyn, I missed your morning musings. I can't wait for a chance to see your part of the world from Kelly's point of view. This raise, yes. Remember, SP begins with, yeah, special. I love it. Special people. Yeah. Anna, comment. Stephanie doesn't understand that even if Aaron is horrible, it doesn't make what he says wrong. Osa does the same thing. Critics are bad people, and so what they say about without Scientology is false. Right. Discrediting, yeah, this character assassination. Right. And that's what that whole dead agent thing pack is about, right? It's never about refuting the facts that the person is laying out. It's always like, oh, they're this or they're that, they did this or yeah, it's just trying to discredit them, but doesn't mean they're wrong, you know. Thank you for all the great comments, guys. I'm gonna try to get as many as I can. I'm gonna try to wind this up within the hour because there's other people that are live and there's also Liz Gale's going on, and I'm gonna help her in StreamYard. So yeah. Farrell Cheryl, I told him he needed to apologize to you. He probably missed the comment. I'm not sure. Was that to me? Or there's probably other people in the chat too, so I'm not sure. But yeah, we'll see. Anna, Jenna said it best. She's speaking to survivors, to people under the radar, and to people with a foot out the door. Yep. Yeah. And she sent a message to her uncle and her uncle's cult, and I'm there for it. Yep. Absolutely. Bo Beats, Snow Sheep. Question: was Kelly able to jam, perform, or dare I say record anything with your kids? They did some music things. It was more of like a campfire type thing. I don't know if there was any recording. I have a feeling there is, but I would only share if Kelly and my kids said it was okay. So we'll go through the footage, and yeah, if there's anything that she is okay with us sharing, we'll definitely share it. But yeah, we did couple of jam sessions. The first night, that was taco night, Taco Thursday. Someone said Taco Thursday. The first night she was here, we just kind of sat in the living room. It was kind of cold and rainy. And Carter, he didn't bring his bass guitar. So Austin had Duncan's guitar and Kelly was singing, and I don't think there's a recording of it. I'm not sure, but Carter didn't have anything to keep time with, so he went and got some spoons. And that kid can play the spoons. He makes it look so easy. I tried one time. I had the worst blisters, and I couldn't line them up. It's really way harder than it looks. Way harder. Yeah. Yeah. Thanks, Nancy. Yeah, I got a lot start. That's perfect, though. I'll just go through them. Um, Brenda, everyone misspeaks, Marilyn, at times. Good of you to admit it. Makes me trust your motives. That's all we can hope to know. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I know I open mouth, insert foot sometimes. Yeah, and I appreciate you all understanding. And yeah, if I'm wrong, if I know that I'm wrong, I will admit it. And feel free to tell me too. If there's people that are just trolling me, just trying to tear me down, that's one thing. But if there's, people I see some names right there that at times have come to me and say, hey, this when you said this, made me feel that. I'm like, thank you for telling me and I'll make a correction. Or some people that make suggestions about how I do things with my channel. If they're not trying to just tear me down, they're genuinely trying to help. Constructive criticism, disagreements, that's fine. That's how we grow. You know, I agree with that totally. George Massey. Steph claims to be a renowned fact checker, yet she doesn't know that was Jenna. Yeah, I don't know. Um, yeah, people need to check their facts. Oh, thank you, Susan. You look so pretty this morning. Not that you don't always. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's really sweet. From a poet, the live with Liz, Nora, and Mitch was great. I'm glad they ended it on a fun note. Absolutely. I agree with that too. Yeah. Yeah. And I'm glad that it seemed like some people, of course, there's always trolls and people that are, just really angry that um can't be talked to. But I love how they they did at least come to some agreements and that people were supporting that. And I like that Liz just towards the end was like, well, if you just because you send a super chat doesn't mean it's going to be read if it's mean. So I'm glad that she didn't engage in that. So I thought she had a lot of class, and I commend Nora and Mitch for having the courage to do it. That was great. Ginger, oh snap, fun, fun. Yes, Kelly needs to come back. Yes. Well, she said she'll be back sometime. So I can't wait. I can't wait. George, please smash the like button. Use your Rodney, your spatula, your fist raise, or whatever you got. Go do it quickly. Don't miss anything. Yes. If you want to hit the like or even the unlike, that's okay. Thank you so much. Hey, blow drill. Great to see you, Dylan. Being able to accept a person where they're at with no expectations feels like holding space for others. Yes, absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. However they're doing it is right for them. Right. And we're here to support and just let them know we see them, we hear them, we hear you, we see you. And that goes for you too, blow drill. We hear you, we see you. We're holding space for you and we believe in you. I absolutely believe in you. So, Jesse Kane, hey there. As a never in, I am a student of the SBTV community. Learned a lot. I've learned a lot. I'm here for learning and supporting them and from them. Yeah, I've learned so much too. I agree with that. Totally. Please stand by for a sip of water. I just realized I've been talking so much, my coffee's getting cold too. I got the Rodney out today. Duncan gave me this cup. I'm not sure what that means, but Duncan picked that cup out for me today. So, DJ Nico, Nikolai, hey there. Comment. The Kellinator said, I'll be back. Yeah, I'll be back. Yes, she did. Kellinator. I can't wait. Blessed to Crochet. I love that name. I love crochet. Oh, and I think Blessed to Crochet, you have a channel I just subscribed to last night, and I believe it's at Blessed to Crochet. If anyone wants to check it out, I definitely recommend it. You don't always have to understand. Just being there is a huge comfort for so many going through a difficult problem. Absolutely agree with that. 100%. I can't even talk today. 100%. Blessed to Crochet again. Question: what was your favorite moment in your visit with Kelly? Hope you have a blessed one. Whoa. Oh, geez, there were so many. There were so many. One that pops into my mind right away. Well, there was okay, my favorite as far as like uplifting was we drove up Florida Mountain, which was a mountain. She came from Florida, right? And when she came from Clearwater, we went up Florida Mountain, and there's this place called the Wigwam Summit, and there's two summits on Florida Mountain. And the first one, it goes around like a hairpin turn, it goes up, and at the top, you can see for miles, 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 miles. And there's a little well, I have pictures of it, and I know we'll show it. I'm sure we'll show it when we stream together this weekend. But just showing her where I grew up and, like, I had a new appreciation for the beauty of where I grew up because I forget how beautiful it is, and even in the, I call it the most ugliest time of the year with the the trees are bare and there's no color or anything, but it has this, like, purple hue, and there's layers of mountains, so they get more bluer and bluer, like Purple Mountains Majesty. And, they're not like Rocky Mountains. They're just more like smooth hills, but there's it was just so beautiful. And we saw from a distance the mountain that she had climbed the day before. So yeah, I think that was one of my favorite moments, just sharing that with her. And there's a wooden sign that says, welcome to I think it says, welcome to the Switzerland of New England or something like that. Not I should know what it says. But yeah, so just showing her where I grew up, and the house that I grew up in, the foster home, is still there, and she took a lot of footage of it. And I think one of the most meaningful and poignant times was Sunday morning during church time. We went down to Door of Hope and stood literally like feet from the building and turned around, and we took a selfie, and we announced that we were Jezebels just quietly. But maybe they heard us because I think I did yell it a little bit. So yeah, that was very freeing. That was very freeing. But thank you for that question because yeah, that was a great question. Oh, right. Sure. My Sharona, so glad to catch alive. I've been at my mom's taking care of her, and my internet time has been limited. Oh, thanks for the thanks for the compliment. And that's great of you to take care of your mom. I love that. That's awesome. Right? Just unstarring some things I think I already read. Cinderella's glass slipper, not to be confused with Cinderella. A lot of Cinderellas, a lot of princesses in here. I love it. I stand with the second and third gems. I see you, I hear you, I believe you. I'm holding space for you. I love that. Yes. Miss Rays. I love that. Amazing. John Van Geese, second gems. Second gens. We hear you, we see you. Every move you make, every bond you break, every smile you fake, every claim yeah. Got my wires crossed. I love it. We're not watching them in that creepy way. I love that. Now I'm gonna have that in my head, that song in my head. Yeah, it's gonna be my earworm. Is that what they call it? Yeah. I said, I don't LOL. He went there to declare him a victim and to mention his book because he barely mentions it. Yeah, I mean, I hear you. I hear you. And he did say he's a recovering asshole. Listen, I'm not here to defend wrong behavior at all, my own or anyone else's. I, I don't know what his motivations are. I think that people can slip back into patterns within minutes. So yeah, maybe he'll take a cue. Like I really liked what Natalie had to say about it today. She said that it's one thing to write a book, but if you're right there and I can ask you a question, don't tell me to go read a book. That's what Scientology does. Tell me, just tell me, And maybe if you give like little excerpts from your book or talk about things, people want to buy your book. They'll want to know more. Uh, what about that, right? Um, and also, I really hope he does interview with her. I really do, because she's amazing with interviewing and a lot of other things, everything else. So Nico Squirrel says, I do feel that convo went in a positive direction and everyone walked away with more understanding of each other, which was the goal. Not perfection, but progress. Absolutely agree. I absolutely agree. And I just want to show you, see if I missed anything I wanted to. Okay, I just want to show you a couple quick pictures before I end. It takes me a sec to do this. See if I have it on the right one. as I talk to myself. Thanks for bearing with me. Okay. There, I gotta close some windows because I'm all right. I almost got it, guys. There we are. So this was at our meetup. Kelly has some more pictures that we will show, but this is our fabulous mod. I think he's in the chat. George Massey, he drove all the way from New Jersey. I think he had a little detour, so it was maybe like what, 7 hours, George? But there he is, and he's as delightful in person as he is in the chat. He's hilarious, and he's got the British accent. I was surrounded by Brits in America. I love it. I loved it, and we had a great time. We had some other people that drove really far. I think there was like just a total of maybe, well, not just, but total of 6 of us, which I was surprised. I was really surprised, and there were quite a few people that would have made it if it was a different day. So definitely want to do that again. Thought that was fantastic. Oh, it should have been 4. Oh, you went on the scenic route, huh? Yeah, yeah, he's very handsome. Yes, he's just adorable, and very, very delightful. I have to say, very nice meeting him. So, and I didn't even yell at you, did I, George? He always says I'm always yelling at him, but it was great to meet him. And okay, next, this little cutie from a poet sent me this. This is Phil, right? Poet. I think this is Phil when he was a week old. Cute, so cute, so cute. I love him. And I got another picture of Phil, the famous Phil. There he is. Look how cute. Look how cute. Oh, I just want to hold him. Yeah, so I think that's all I have for today. Y'all can send me some more pics if you'd like. And I'm sure I'm missing some, so I apologize. If I haven't shown your picture yet, just maybe try emailing it to me again, and please put photo or photos in the subject line, because that's usually what I search. I try to go through and find them. I go through my spam and all that, but I might have missed some. Yes, isn't he so cute? How old is he now, poet? And that side eye though, yep. Tilling off. Hey, Atkins in Texas. Great to see you. That's okay. Catch the replay. Thank you so much. Yes, thank you everyone who watches the replay. Appreciate that. Thank you so much. Yeah, Rod. Yes, we did. Yeah, can't get my fill of Phil, that's for sure. Oh, Miss Sunrise Dawn. Good morning. Is it morning still? No, it's afternoon. Great to see you, Miss Sunrise Dawn. Good to see you. And I need to message you after the stream here. So I'm I'm giving you a warning. Like, don't threaten me like that. Okay, everyone. I think I'm going to take off, and I will be in the chats probably today, and also check out all the streams that are live. And Liz Gale will be on in about an hour. So, oh, 1 star left. Okay, thank you, darling. Thank you so much. Joel McQueen, good to be back with you all. May your week be filled with wonder, kindness, joy, and happiness. Yes, I love that. All right. So, with that, on that note, thank you so much, everyone. And I'll see you soon. Bye. Zenu, Marlene, everybody partake. Cheers. This is good coffee. This is why, my hubby makes the coffee.